Okay, I'm going to show you how I make the breakfast shake in the morning that I do because it's full of stuff that I've read is anti-cancer, but it's great for your gut health and your immune system based on the Arbonne thing, but it's more than that because put stuff in there that they don't talk, well they might talk about, but I don't know. Okay, so the first thing is this. This is what you need to get if you want it. It's either chocolate or it's vanilla, but it's the Arbonne protein shake and it's full of good stuff. Now, 1 or 2, they recommend 2, but I put about 1.5 in, all right? That's what I do. Okay, next thing I put in is an apple, okay? So all I do with the apple is just cut it into chunks into my blender like this. And I'm just using a Granny Smith apple, okay? So let's put that in. One Granny Smith apple into chunks. Don't worry too much, it's in a blender about the size of the chunks. Not going to make too much difference. Use a bit of that. I'm leaving the peel on as well. I've washed that before, obviously. Now, you don't have to, but if you want to make it a bit creamier, half an avocado. Lots of good stuff in there for you. Very good stuff. Okay, the other thing is ginger. I cut off about 1 inch of a ginger root, raw ginger. You can get that from Aldi or actually Tesco's or anywhere. They sell them in little packs. They don't cost a lot of money. Oops. And you normally get enough to last you at least a week anyway. Now you can see the sort of size that I'm doing. It's just about 1 inch, all right, like that. Then I just sort of cut it into little chunks, little bits like that, yeah? Okay, put that in. Okay, so that's all that stuff. Now the rest of the stuff in these packets I get mainly from Aldi, but you can get them from Tesco's as well. They're a couple of quid a pack. They last a long time. So look how much I'm putting in. Not much, just enough, yeah? Just enough. This is spirulina powder, okay? Again, this all comes from Aldi. You can get that, just a little bit of that in there as well. And this is every day you're having this. Now, wheatgrass powder I do put in. It says it's good for you. I worry about this thing called gut leakage, but I do put some of that in. Cocoa powder is very, very good for you. You can read about each of these individually, but I've already done the reading, so I want you to read why are you putting it in. But obviously I've read, and that's why I'm putting this stuff in, because I believe this stuff works. This is hemp protein. Okay, we've all been reading about hemp and all the good things that that can do for you. One of the most important things now, this is ground turmeric. I get this from Holland and Barrett, but I'm going to try and find and source another organic because I want the curcumin in the turmeric. Curcumin is very good, very anti-cancer stuff. So, but you can't, your body can't absorb the curcumin unless you put black pepper in. Right, there's about 25 or 30 twists of that I'll put in. You think, oh my goodness, it's going to taste awful. You'll be wrong. Now I'm going to put a little bit of ground cinnamon in, which is like a natural antibiotic. So that's going in as well. Just enough, just a little bit to taste. Okay. Now, I've got this as well, but I've already put the wheatgrass powder stuff in, but this is another one that contains a lot of different greens. I'm just going to put a tiny bit, and this is Arbonne as well, so if you want it, you need to contact us and we'll get some for you. But I'm going to put a little bit like that in. All right. Okay, so that's all of the powders and stuff, that's all done. I'm just going to go to the freezer now and get the berries and the spinach. Now I've already cut up some broccoli stem into little circles. Yeah, I'm going to throw them in as well. I'll keep them in the freezer because then they keep basically. Now this is just spinach, baby leaf spinach. You can get from most supermarkets. Keep it in the freezer because it will defrost when you do this, and it lasts so much longer if you do it this way. Now this is the frozen berries, which I haven't actually opened yet, so I'm going to just cut this packet open because I hadn't done it. Now these are great. Again, I get these from Aldi. They're about 2.5 quid for a bag that will last you at least a week again. So in here, this stuff This gives you the taste, but it's also really good for you, these raw berries. And they are blackberries, blueberries, strawberries and raspberries in here. It's 4 Seasons fruit mix, that's what I'm using. Right, that's it. The only thing we need now is water. So I'm going to get some water. If you can filter your water, better, all the better. But if you can't, I'll keep this in the fridge. And I'm going to fill it at least up to where, I'm going to need some more. I'm going to fill it at least up to where the fruit is. And there we go, that looks like a lot. And that's it, that's what you're going to blend now. So that is the mixture. And it is going to taste delicious, I promise you. So here we go, I'm going to stick it on the blender. Like that, it's going to be very noisy. Let's just see if I can turn this around so you can see. It's, there must be a way of turning it around, I'm sure, but I'm so rubbish I can't do it. So I'll do that. If it gets stuck every now and then, some air, just start again. That should do it. Now, what I was going to say, you can add some pineapple as well if you want, fresh or frozen, because that also has good anti-cancer properties, I have read. So, but don't want to put too much sugar in, sugary stuff in, because obviously sugar's not good for you. So, there's the shake. It is absolutely delicious. Oh, I love it. It tastes sort of chocolatey, vanilla-y, strawberry. All the rest of the stuff in here, you can't taste it. It's just a very, very healthy way to start the day. That's it. 7.5 minutes that was. Sort of. If I'd had it prepared more, it would have been less. That's it.